Meteorologist Erin Christiansen.
Wow, you got to see this. The biggest snowstorm in decades has hit the state of Chihuahua in northern Mexico. The fifth winter storm so far, and more snowfall on the way. This storm actually blanketed 32 towns in Mexico. Authorities there are calling it the most intense snowfall in the last 55 years for that area. And in some places in the mountains, the temperatures have fallen to 5 below. Wow, that is one heck of a snowstorm. And we are not finished with our wild weather just yet. We had a hunch that this winter we would be in an El Nino pattern, and it's certainly starting to come to fruition. El Nino happens when the trade winds that are near the equator kind of weaken a little bit. Traditionally, you've got high pressure in the eastern Pacific, low pressure in the western Pacific, and that helps to keep those trade winds quite strong here from east to west. But when that pressure gradient starts to change just a little bit and those trade winds weaken, that warm, less dense, kind of buoyant sea surface water there, instead of being near New Guinea and Australia, it kind of just slides back along the equator closer to the U.S. and Mexico. And as this warm water continues to move backwards to the east, kind of retrograding, it heats the air just above it. That really warm pocket of air rises quickly and it creates a void. So what happens is it draws the jet stream that's normally a lot farther to the north, a lot farther to the south. This tends to result in a drought in the western Pacific, so places like Australia, which would normally be picking up some thunderstorms right about now, could be heading into a very dry spell. For the United States, a little bit different story. Again, that jet stream, that steering mechanism for storms, is drawn a lot farther to the south, closer to that void that is created with that warm sea temperatures there. And boy, we are expected for the southern tier states to see quite a few more storms. We have been tracking the El Nino rainfall. Basically, we'll continue to keep track of it through March. It runs December through March of next year, and we've already picked up just about half an inch of rain this December, whereas the average is just about 7/10 of an inch. We are already above average with our rainfall for 2015. Believe it or not, we picked up measurable rain every single month of the year. So we now add that to the list of just 4 years in the last 18 that Tucson's had measurable rain in every single month. Not just a trace. Trace doesn't count, okay? 52 degrees our high today. That put us 12 below the average. 53 in Sells, 50 in Wilcox, 47 for the Douglas area. Storm system that brought us those clouds this morning. A few spotty snow showers here and there for places like Amato, Green Valley, Mount Lemmon. That has lifted out and fizzled very, very quickly. So with those clearing skies, we expect our temperatures to plummet again. We will be below freezing tonight for Tucson. We're calling it 30 degrees. For Wilcox, Bowie, you'll be in the teens. 21 for Douglas, 24 Tombstone, little warmer Marana at 29, 29 in Oracle, 26 in Noida, Ajo at 35, near freezing in Picacho, 31 for Sells. Bringing it back to Tucson, 30 degrees, Oro Valley at 30, the same for Vail as well as Benson. Now tomorrow a little bit warmer, but 58 degrees, still 6 degrees below our average. Mostly sunny skies, wind from the southeast about 6 to 8 miles per hour. Here's the forecast for the rest of the year. Clear skies and a bit of a warming trend. We'll bounce to 63 for the last day of 2015. First day of 2016 brings sunny skies and 64 degrees, which is right on average for us. And those overnight lows near the freezing mark all the way through Friday night.
Okay. Thank you so much, Erin.
You bet.
Speak to us, Obi-Wan.
Well, it was a competitive game. Yes, R2-D2 at the inaugural Arizona Bowl. We'll tell you how many